Long ago, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a young and curious king named Surya. He was loved by his people, respected by his ministers, and feared by his enemies. Yet, deep inside, Surya was restless. Every night, he tossed and turned in his bed, haunted by thoughts. What if my kingdom falls? What if I grow old and lose power? Why do I feel empty, even when I have everything? He sought answers from priests, philosophers, and poets, but none of them brought peace to his heart. One day, a monk passing through the kingdom spoke of a great teacher, Gautam Buddha, the enlightened one, who walked the forests and valleys, teaching peace and wisdom. Surya felt a spark in his heart. I must meet him, he decided. He disguised himself as a common traveler, left his palace, and journeyed for days through forests and villages. Finally, he arrived at a quiet grove where Buddha sat under a tree, surrounded by humble followers. Surya approached him and bowed respectfully. I am not here for power or miracles, he said. I just want peace. My mind is my enemy. It whispers fears, doubts, and desires all day and night. Buddha looked at him with kind eyes and said, Come, sit. Let me tell you a story. The two travelers. Once, two travelers were walking through a deep forest. One carried a lamp, the other carried a mirror. At night, the one with the lamp lit the path for both of them. The one with the mirror struggled. It showed him reflections, but no direction. Why are you so calm? The one with the mirror asked. The lamp bearer replied, Because I light my path. I don't chase images. Buddha paused and looked at Surya. Your mind is like that mirror, always showing reflections of the past and future, fears and desires. But peace lies in becoming the lamp, lighting the present moment. Surya was silent. It made sense, but his heart still felt heavy. But how do I stop the whispers? He asked. Buddha smiled. You don't stop them. You watch them. Sit, breathe, and let them come. Don't fight. Don't follow. Just witness. So the king sat with Buddha under the tree. He closed his eyes and listened to his breath. At first, his mind raced. What if I'm wasting time? What if someone takes over my kingdom? What will people think if they see me like this? But slowly, the thoughts passed like clouds in the sky. He kept sitting. His body softened. His breath deepened. For the first time in years, he felt still. When he opened his eyes, he looked at Buddha and said, The whispers are still there, but they don't control me anymore. Buddha nodded. Like a snake shadow on the wall, it looks scary, but it cannot bite you unless you touch it. The mind will whisper, but you don't have to obey. The return of the king Surya stayed in the forest for a few days. He ate simple food, walked barefoot, and meditated by the river. When he finally returned to his kingdom, something had changed. He was still a king. He still had duties, meetings, decisions to make. But now, when his mind whispered fear or anger, he smiled and watched it pass. His ministers noticed he was calmer, wiser, and more compassionate. His people felt his presence more deeply. And every morning before sunrise, he sat quietly in the palace garden, eyes closed, heart open. He had found what even power could not give him, peace from within. Moral of the story, you can rule kingdoms, win battles, and gain riches, but if your own mind rules you, you are never truly free. Peace is not the absence of thoughts. Peace is the freedom to not be controlled by them. When you learn to watch your mind instead of obeying it, you light your own path, just like the traveler with the lamp.